All right, so today we're going to start section 9.3, measures of center. Our essential question is, what are measures of center and what do they say about data? So make sure that you pause the video, you write those things down on your paper. Okay, so the first thing I want to talk about is, what is a measure of center? What does that even mean? A measure of center is a description of the typical value of a data set. So it basically just tells you more about the data set. So I'm going to write that definition. Okay, a description of the typical value of the data. That means maybe like what happens the most often, what is the average, what happens in the middle if I were to put my data on a number line. So measures of center are basically tell me more about the data, about what's interesting, about what's going on inside the data. So today we're going to focus on median. We've talked about mean, which is one of the special measures of center. It's the average. We did a lot of work with the average. I saw a lot of people answer questions on the average. So today we're going to talk about the median. And the median isn't the average, it's the middle. So it's if I took all the data and I lined it up numerically from 1 to infinity, what would be the number right in the middle of the data? Now, this is important because it tells you, let's say that we lined up from height, from shortest to tallest, it would tell me who would be in the middle, what the height would be right in the middle. What's the middle height or the median height? The middle of the data. Okay. In order to find the median, you have to line up the numbers. So you have to order them. You have to order the data. Okay. Median and mean only work for data that has numbers, number values. So like values of 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I can't find the average color. I can't find the middle of the name of my best friend. I just can't do those things. These only work for number values. So I'm going to give an example of the median. I'm going to pause this. I'm going to write down some stuff, and then we'll do that. Okay, so here's one set of data. It's the numbers 5, 8, 9, 12, 14. So the first thing I want to do is I want to check, are they in order? Are they in order? Numerical. Yes, it looks like they're in numerical order. So then the second thing I do to find the median is I want to find the number in the middle. Which number is right in the middle? Okay, so what I do when I do this is I eliminate the numbers on either side. So 5 is eliminated, and so is 14. They get eliminated. 8's eliminated, and so is 12, which leaves 9 right in the middle. So 9 is the median because it's in the middle of the data. Basically, I'm just crossing off things on the edge until I get to the center. Okay, so I'm going to try another piece of data over here. I'm going to pause this, and I'm going to do that. All right, so my new data is the numbers 2, 3, 5, 7, 10, and 11. First thing I want to do is I want to check, are they in order? Is the data in order from like smallest to biggest? And if I look, yeah, they're increasing in order. Okay, so now in order to find the middle or the median, I cross off the ends. 2 and 11 cross off because they're on the ends. Now 3 and 10 cross off because they're on the ends. But I notice there is no middle number, like no perfect middle number. So what I have to do is I have to find the number right in between 5 and 7. So there are 2 ways to find the number in between 5 and 7. I could say, okay, if I have 5 here and I have 7 here, what number goes right in between them? Now I can think and I can know that that's 6. So the median is 6. Okay, the second way to do it, like the mathematical way to do it for when you are not sure what number's right in between them, is you add the 2 numbers together and you find the average. So you'll do 5 plus 7 divided by 2. Okay, 5 plus 7 is 12, and 12 divided by 2 is 6. So notice I got the same number on both of these. It just depends on whether or not you understand how to find the middle. Okay, make sure you pause this, make sure you write down all these definitions for the next video.